Do you frequently feel like your heart aches? Or maybe you get sick every single time there's a cold going around? What if your child keeps catching severe infections, even after vaccines? Imagine always being tired, swollen lymph nodes that don't go away, and strange fevers for no clear reason. These could just seem like bad luck, but for some people, it's a sign of something deeper, a rare disease called XMEN. XMEN stands for X-linked Immunodeficiency with Magnesium defect, Epstein-Barr virus EBV problems, and Neoplasia, which means abnormal cell growth or tumors. It mostly affects boys and young men, and it weakens the immune system so much that the body can't fight off even common viruses. Think of your immune system as a team of bodyguards. In XMEN, one important bodyguard is missing, so viruses like EBV crash the party and cause big trouble, sometimes even leading to cancer. It's rare, but understanding it helps families get answers and doctors find better treatments. What causes XMEN? Let's play detective. Your body uses tiny instructions called genes to build proteins, the workers that keep you healthy. In XMEN, there's a spelling mistake in a gene on the X chromosome, hence X-linked. This gene is called MAGT1. Think of MAGT1 like a delivery manager for magnesium, one of your body's tiny superheroes. Magnesium isn't just for muscles. Immune cells need it to work. When the MAGT1 gene is broken, magnesium can't get inside certain immune cells, especially a type called T cells. Without enough magnesium, the T cells can't respond properly when viruses like EBV attack. And because this gene is on the X chromosome, and boys have only one X, girls have two, boys are more likely to show the disease if they inherit the bad copy. So it's passed down from mothers, who may be carriers, to sons. It's like a faulty instruction manual handed down in the family. Only some kids get the broken version. How do you know if someone might have XMEN? Does the person often get severe cases of mono, especially from Epstein-Barr virus EBV? Does their neck or underarm feel swollen for months because of large lymph nodes? Have they had unusual infections like fungal mouth sores that won't go away, or lung infections, even when they're not around sick people? Are they often tired, pale, or getting frequent fevers without a clear cause? Some people with XMEN also develop lymphomas, cancers of the immune system, especially after long-term EBV infection. Their immune system is like a locked door. The guards' T cells are there, but they can't open the door to fight the virus because they're missing magnesium. Kids might seem fine at first, but as EBV creeps in, the symptoms grow worse over time. It's not just being sickly, it's the immune system missing a key tool. How do doctors find out if someone has XMEN? It starts with clues: repeated infections, high levels of EBV in the blood, and low numbers of a key immune cell, CD4 T cells. A simple blood test can check EBV levels. Then, doctors might do a flow cytometry test to see if T cells are working poorly. The real proof: a genetic test that looks for mutations in the MAGT1 gene. Think of it like running a spell check on your DNA. Once diagnosed, treatment focuses on two things: control the virus and boost the immune system. Some patients get regular infusions of immunoglobulin, antibodies from healthy donors, to help fight infections. Antiviral drugs may be used to keep EBV in check. In serious cases, a stem cell transplant, replacing the broken immune system with a healthy one from a donor, can be a cure. One boy in a recent case got a transplant from his sister and started recovering within months. He went from constant hospital visits to playing soccer again. Treatment isn't perfect, but it's getting better. Can XMEN be prevented? Well, you can't prevent the gene mutation itself, but you can catch it early and prevent serious harm. If a family has a history of boys with repeated infections or EBV-linked cancers, genetic counseling is a smart first step. Doctors can test mothers to see if they carry the faulty MAGT1 gene. Then, before having children, families can discuss options like prenatal testing or IVF with genetic screening. For a child already born with the gene change, early diagnosis is prevention in action. Getting regular checkups, monitoring EBV levels, and starting immunoglobulin early can stop infections before they become life-threatening. It's like knowing your car has a weak battery. Don't wait for it to die in the cold. Fix it early, and you'll avoid getting stuck. Prevention here means vigilance, not magic. What's new in XMEN research? Science is making progress. Recently, researchers have studied how magnesium enters immune cells and found that fixing the MAGT1 defect, even in a lab dish, can restore T-cell function. There's exciting early work on gene therapy. What if we could correct the broken MAGT1 gene in a patient's own cells and put them back? In animals, this has shown promise. Another study found that some patients respond well to a drug called rapamycin, which helps control EBV-driven cell growth. Scientists are also creating better tests to measure magnesium in immune cells faster, cheaper, and more accurate. One lab even developed a magnesium sensor that lights up inside cells, helping doctors see the defect in real time. These advances won't help everyone tomorrow, but for families living with XMEN, they bring real hope one step closer to a world